Okay, today we are going to get started with our Whiptopper Express unit. So I want to go through all the parts involved. This is the stainless steel canister. This is the Whiptopper Express sleeve that goes over the top. This is the nozzle adapter. You can see we have 3 different size O-rings that go on the nozzle adapter, and it's very important that you put them in the correct position. The small O-ring goes on the far end of the nozzle adapter, the non-decorator tip end. I'm going to put that on for you. This slips right in the groove. The middle-sized O-ring goes right in the middle here, and we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to slide it on into that groove like so until it's snug. Then the large O-ring goes on the end for the decorator tip, and you just snap that in place in the groove, and now we're ready to insert the decorator tip, and it just snaps right on until it's all the way on there like so. Okay, we have that assembled. And this is our riser tube and our head gasket. The head gasket slips, the long end on the head gasket slips right on the end of the riser tube like so until it's snug on the top. And then this riser tube and head gasket go right in here once we've filled it up with our product. This is our dispense head. This is a dust cover. We're going to remove the dust cover for now so we can go ahead and charge it. And we're going to assemble the press button. It also has a small, very thin O-ring that slides into the groove here. Very important to get that on there and make sure it's snug in that groove. And now we're going to assemble the push button to the device head. It should be screw on there freely with no tension. It needs to be on there snug or you will have product leak through the top. First thing we need to do is remove the aluminum foil seal from the tap, and then we'll go ahead and press down and remove the black retaining ring, which is a safety seal. And now we can begin to dispense into our measuring cup. I'm going to measure out exactly 1 liter of product. I'm going to go ahead and put the Whiptopper Express sleeve over the bottle before I load it with product. And I'm going to pour the product inside the bottle. Get it all in there. I'm going to insert the riser tube with the head gasket. I'm going to screw on the device head. It should go on there freely. It shouldn't be hard to screw on at all, but it does need to be on there tight. So you want to give it a couple of good turns until it's tight, good and tight. Okay. And now we are going to put on the nozzle adapter with the decorator tip, and that just slides right in the device head like so. Just snap it on in there. Okay, and now we're ready to charge the Whiptopper Express unit. I'm going to put it in the charger holder and just screw the charger holder onto the device head like so. And you're going to hear the gas actually escape into the bottle. You turn it slowly until it's tight. Let all the gas go in there, and then you're going to shake it 12 times vigorously. Okay, and then you're going to repeat those steps again with another nitrous oxide charger. And we'll be doing this 3 times. Screw the charger holder onto the back of the device head. You can listen for the gas to escape into the bottle, to escape into a second, and then you're going to shake 12 times again. I'm going to remove the charger, and this will be the last charger for the Whiptopper unit. Here's the gas escape. Tighten it down and shake 12 times. Okay, now we can replace the dust cover on the unit. Now on the first dispense, you may see a little bit of liquid product come out. That's normal, but after just a little bit of product, it should be whipped just fine. And that is our non-dairy whipped topping. Okay, now we want to clean and sanitize the Whiptopper Express unit. First thing we want to do is evacuate all of the nitrous oxide gas that is inside the canister so we can safely take apart all the different components and clean and sanitize them correctly. So I'm going to bring it over here to the sink. And I'm just going to push down on the push button until all of the product and gas inside the unit is evacuated. It may take a few moments, but you want to make sure there's no more gas coming out of the canister prior to disassembly. First thing I'm going to do is remove the nozzle adapter and the design tip. Then I'm going to remove the canister head. And unscrew the dust cover. Slide off the sleeve, the Whiptopper Express sleeve. Remove the riser tube and head gasket. And just remove the head gasket from the riser tube. And then the canister. And we want to rinse all of the whip topping product off all the parts before we start to clean, so that we don't get our soap dirty. Now I'm going to fill the sink with our mild detergent wash. Now we're going to clean the device head. We want to make sure we get in through the top, through the bottom, and through the housing for the nozzle adapter. Going through the top, scrub it really good, scrub the top, going through the side where the nozzle adapter is, scrub it really good, and then flip it over and you want to scrub inside until it's clean. And I'll rinse that as well. Push button has that small O-ring in here. I like putting all my O-rings in a small secondary container like a cup so they don't get lost in the wash water. So to push up on it and roll it out of the groove, and then just put it in your cup. Put a little soapy water in there, and it can hang out in there until it's ready to wash. Now this is the nozzle adapter. It has the 3 O-rings, the large, the medium size, and the small. All those need to be removed and placed in the cup as well. Okay. And we'll go ahead and clean the nozzle adapter. Insert the brush one end, scrub it really good, then go in through the other opening on the bottom, scrub it really good, scrub those O-ring grooves really well, and rinse it. This is the head gasket. The brush goes right through the center of it, and then those small openings, you want to make sure and get the brush in there, those 4 small openings as well. Scrub it really good on the top and the bottom. On both sides of the decorator tip, just insert the brush in there. Scrub it, and both sides and rinse it out. This is the dust cover. Just brush it on the inside and out. And the push button, you want to go ahead, make sure you get inside that O-ring groove really well with the brush and the threads, and then push it down and get in between the button and the spring-loaded portion of this push button. You scrub it really good. You can scrub the outside of it as well. This is the sleeve. You want to make sure you clean your sleeve as well. You can brush that off. Wash it off really good and rinse it. Now we want to sanitize, rinse all of our components and sanitize them and set them out to dry. So we'll just rinse. Sanitize. Okay, once it's dried, air dry, we can assemble all the parts, put it in the refrigerator and pre-chill it for our next use.